Bonnie's Joy Pinup Party, Scarlett Valentine. Happy Wednesday, or as people like to call it, hump day, halfway through the week, unless you're me, and then that doesn't apply because I just work all the time. Well, not all the time. I'm very blessed. I get plenty of outside time and activities and things. I'm really blessed in that aspect. Sorry, I'm tripping. That seems a little higher, right? Maybe not. I would love more friend time, though. That would be great, but I'm really busy. That's my fault, not anyone else's. Anyways, let's talk about some things. Okay, so the last video I talked about my children, Olivia and Alexander. And since we're on the conversation of children and offspring, something about myself is that I am a grandma. I like to prefer to be called Gigi. Not quite for the grandma thing. It's a little bit much for me. But my little Blue, he's 3 months old, and exciting news, nervous-wracking news. Apparently, he's gonna be a big brother. Yay! I'm gonna have another one. My daughter, I don't know exactly what her thought process is, but 2 kids is great. I think she should stop. I think 2 kids is plenty. Lots to do there. But we're so excited for the little baby, and look for baby announcement pictures, and of course maternity pictures, and of course gender reveal party, and eventually a baby shower. Luckily, Olivia's having a baby right after each other, so she won't really need much. Yeah, so on to the next tip for today. I'm going to talk about foundation. One of the greatest tips I have for foundation is tools. Make sure you have the proper tool for foundation, either a liquid foundation or powder foundation. Honestly, I don't really wear a lot of foundation. I think that it clogs your pores and makes your skin look dull. I don't like that, so I only use foundation, like liquid foundation, when I have like photo shoots or parties, something like big event-ish in my life. So don't use it very often. The foundation that I do have, though, is from Lush. It's a naturally based foundation. Mine's light yellow is my color because I'm obviously a warm or neutral, warmish neutral. I don't know if that's possible, but yeah. So I use that. And of course I have a beauty blender. I think these are very important. If you can't afford something like a current beauty blender, you know, those cosmetic sponges, that's like almost the same thing. This just has a better, higher quality of spongy, is the best way I can describe it. My daughter got some recent ones. They look fancy. So yeah, she got some blenders that they look really nice, but I didn't try them. So in Perfectly Posh, in Bonnie's Joy, we do use foundation if needed. I find that most of my clientele doesn't need it. Your skin tone is beautiful, no matter what skin tone it is. So I don't use it as much unless it's needed. And then of course what we do use, though, is powder. We want a matte finished look. Keep looking down. It's the only face. It's weird. We want a matte look with your photo shoots because of course we do vintage style makeup. So I use this called Sexy Mama. It's just a translucent foundation. I find that that's most matte looking, is the translucent one. And of course there's different brushes I use to apply it. I use these thicker, flatter brushes, and then I pat it on, and then I use the wispier brush to kind of go through. Also, I forgot, with your liquid foundation, you want to dot your liquid foundation over, not smear or spread. You want to dot it. You want to also make sure you go all the way through your ear, all the way back behind your ear, all the way down your neck, all the way into your, they call it a décolleté in aesthetics. It's a French word. Basically means chest. But you want to go all the way in your décolleté. You want to make sure that there is no makeup line whatsoever. Literally put it into your ear, put it up and behind your neck, all the way into your hairline as well. And those are my tips on foundation. Thing I want to share with you today, Perfectly Posh, is I have a sample, and I want you to share it with me. Sorry, I keep doing that. I have a sample, and I want you to share it with me. So this is the Big Fat Factory. I'm almost out of my Paper Moon, if you were watching my previous video. And so now I'm discovering this one. This one is Social Butterfly. It is blackberry and jasmine. So I'm opening it. You guys are sharing it with me. Coconut oil and apricot kernel. Or kernel? Yeah. Is the moisturizer in this. Of course, like I've said before, if you've ever followed me, is their hand creams are amazing. They absorb super fast. They have a humectant in it, so they stay absorbed. I work for Smith's as well. That's another job I had. Wash my hands a lot because I work in a bakery, and they get dry. And this definitely has helped. I use it on a consistent basis, so I rarely have dry hands. And I have to say I love it. I don't miss dry hands whatsoever. And that's it. It's completely absorbed into my skin. That's done. The next thing I also want to share with you is, sorry, I got confused for a minute there. So another great thing about Bonnie Stroh Pinup Parties is that we provide props. Like for example, this one in my hair. It's an Andrea creation I got at the Arts Festival. She comes every year. She's a fantastic lady. This is one of the items I've purchased from her. Is this amazing hat. I love this hat. I use it often. I actually probably should buy some more because I really dig them. They have a great 40s look. But we provide all kinds of props. I have a prop room we can play with for hours. Not like we would do that, but well, where we kind of do actually do that. We play for hours. And then, yeah, so that's one great, fantastic thing about Bonnie Stroh Pinup Parties. Another thing coming up is, do you have a pinup idea? If you have a pinup idea, you're dying to do something, throw it at me. You know, I have all kinds of accessories, I have props, I have themes, I have stuff, so much stuff that I've been collecting for 2 years while I grew this business. If you are dying to do something, Coca-Cola theme, you know, like rockabilly, I even have like a NASCAR stuff, and you know, it could go on and on. Throw it at me. Let's do it. Let's do that pinup. I can definitely do it for you. But yep, that's my video. This is 9 of 50. I forgot. I've been supposed to be saying the number. But yeah, follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. I have a Facebook page. My website is www.bonniestrohpinupparties.com. I hope you have a great Wednesday. Bye.